enlarges the root will ultimately benefit the plant.
Dr. Brian Featonby-Smith devoted his doctoral thesis to Kelpak and seaweed concentrate.
We investigated the plant growth regulator cytokinin and found there to be significant levels in both the seaweed concentrate and the fresh material harvested off the west coast of the Cape. Subsequently, we investigated the reaction of a number of other species of plants to Kelpak. We achieved significant increases in yields of beans, groundnuts, and various other vegetable crops.
In fact, the results of these investigations demonstrated improved root growth in all of the trials conducted, establishing a significant increase and prolificacy in the root development of the plants treated with Kelpak. Registration trials conducted on potatoes showed that a 1 in 500 tuber dip, followed by foliar applications of 4 litres per hectare 28 days after emergence and 2 litres per hectare 10 days thereafter, gave excellent results. Trials conducted on broccoli and lettuce showed that a 0.5% seedling drench, followed by 2 foliar applications of Kelpak at 3 litres per hectare with 14-day intervals, gave an 18.8% increase in head weight on broccoli and a 20% increase in head weight on lettuce. Trials conducted over a 2-year period determined the effect of Kelpak on the establishment of citrus trees. The trees were treated at plant-out with a 5 milliliter per 1 litre water root drench. 3 Kelpak foliar applications of 2 litres per hectare were applied in conjunction with foliar feeds during the growing season. The stem circumferences were measured and showed significant increases of 13.6% and 24.5% over the control over a 2-year period. This application can be widely used and can be attributed to the ratio of auxin to cytokinin in the product, promoting early root growth and a resultant better establishment of young trees. Research has also uncovered a number of other benefits regarding the properties found in Kelpak. Culms or stalks are strengthened due to increased kelm and vascular bundle diameters, the result of larger cells with thicker cell walls. This reduces lodging, a problem often encountered with grain crops. It has also been found that plants treated with Kelpak indicate a greater resistance to disease. Kelpak is totally non-toxic to the environment. It can be applied to all crops and is compatible with most crop protection chemicals. A joint application thus saves time and money. Most applications would be by knapsack, tractor or aircraft, and users all over the world have found Kelpak very economical to use. For most crops, the application rate would be 2 litres per hectare in either single or multiple sprays, depending on the particular crop. Farm manager Brian Taylor has experienced excellent results in using a soil drench method with his apple trees.
We have got phenomenal growth from these trees, and compared to other trees in the area, we are really now at least 2 years ahead in growth in the size and the volume of the tree.
For many exporters, Kelpak has become the vital ingredient to ensuring top quality.
We are in the business of freezing high-quality vegetables, both for the local and the export markets. We find that the stimulation from the natural hormones in kelp concentrate gives us the return we need.
A total of 6 litres per hectare is applied on beans. The average expected yield is 10 tonnes per hectare. The percentage risk required to cover the product cost is 0.56%, and the average expected yield increase is 10%. This provides for a return on investment of 1,678%. 6 litres per hectare is applied on lettuce. The average expected yield, 25 tonnes per hectare. The percentage risk required to cover product cost is 0.42%, and the average expected yield increase 20%, a return on investment of 4,678%. 6 litres per hectare is applied on onions. The average expected yield is 45 tonnes per hectare. The percentage risk required to cover product cost is 0.4%. The average expected yield increase, 30%. This provides for a return on investment of 7,400%. 6 litres per hectare is applied on potatoes. The average expected yield is 25 tonnes per hectare. The percentage risk required to cover product cost is 1%. The average expected yield increase is 10%. A return on investment of 900%. 20 litres per hectare is applied on tomatoes through fertigation. The average expected yield is 30 tonnes per hectare. The percentage risk required to cover product cost is 1.02%. The average expected yield increase is 13%. A return on investment of 1,174%. Kelpak is also ideal for production nurseries and home garden use, and a 1 to 500 dilution is recommended.
Kelp concentrate, which was introduced to the home garden as well as the horticultural industry in the early 1980s, has certainly assisted as a growth stimulant in making fertilizers in container plants as well as in the home garden and the horticultural industry in our own nurseries available to the roots of plants, giving you a healthy root system as well as prolific blooms. So it is certainly a terrific boom to the nursery and the horticultural industry.
Kelpak has, over the years, established itself as a unique plant growth stimulant. It's backed by many years of research resulting in scientific facts which speak for themselves. Increased root systems, increased resistance against nematode infestations and other plant diseases, the strengthening of stalks due to increased vascular bundle diameters, which in turn reduces lodging, increased drought resistance, improved fertilizer assimilation, and of course, increased crop yields. All due to the development of one organic product, believed in and used by farmers all over the world. Kelpak.